How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Gear Vault. Today in the vault, we are talking Numa outdoors hunting clothing. Now, honestly, I should have made a video on Numa a long time ago because I will recommend this clothing to anyone that is looking for a new set. But the timing of this video could not be more perfect because right now, if you're watching this video during the time of its release, Numa is running their Red, White, and Kaza sales event through July 6, 2025. Basically, you're gonna get 25% off site-wide and you're gonna get 50% off discontinued items. Super good saving because honestly, some of the discontinued stuff is great. I'm not sure why they're discontinuing it. I'm guessing they're gonna replace it with something even better, but there is absolutely nothing wrong with the stuff that they're discontinuing. So 50% off is awesome. It's already less expensive than a lot of other hunting brands of clothing that's out there, but it's super good. Like, I've had some expensive stuff, not gonna name names in this video, but I have had expensive clothing that just rips and gets, waterlogged immediately when it's supposedly water resistant, isn't warm when it's supposed to be warm, super noisy, just all the things, right? So this stuff is clothing that I can actually recommend after 3 years of use. Super quick backstory. 3 years ago, I was looking for clothes for a North Dakota moose hunt, which is a once in a lifetime tag. If you're a North Dakota resident, you can draw it one time, you can never draw again. So did I need new clothes? Probably not, but I still went shopping because that's what you do when you go on a brand new hunt, right? You go shopping. So I found this stuff at my local Shields. Unfortunately, they stopped carrying them here locally in Fargo. I don't know if that's site-wide or just in Fargo, but in any case, they're not there anymore, but that's where I found them originally, was in the Shields store. Tried it on, it was super comfortable. I liked it better than anything else that they had, and I decided to go for this set. Now, I'm not one of those guys that believes that a camo pattern will make or break you, but I am realistic and objective and can say that this camo pattern looks awesome. It's a really good looking pattern. Does it matter? Maybe not. I don't know. I can't see through an animal's eyes, but I'll tell you, to me, it looks sweet. So basically, I needed some lightweight clothing that wasn't going to tear up, and then a layer of warm stuff in case things got a little cool at night, because I was hunting early season-ish in North Dakota. So most of the days were going to be warm, but I wanted to be prepared for a little bit cooler weather just in case. So what I ended up getting was the t-shirt, the short sleeve t-shirt that you see me wearing right now. I got the long sleeve in exactly the same shirt. I did the Pursuit pant and the Palisade puffy. So right off, this long sleeve tee, right now, looking at their website, this thing is $33.75. So no more expensive than any other shirt out there, and it's geared towards the hunter. You got an awesome camo pattern. It has their antimicrobial, anti-stank technology. It's just a good, comfortable shirt. The Pursuit pants are a four-way stretch, kind of like a DWR finish, water resistant, and to this day, if you dump water on these, it still beads off. Now, I've had other clothing brands out there that started out being super, water resistant, but after like one season, it seems like that finish kind of wears off. That's not been the case with these. Like, if you walk through a field of grass that has like dew on it, you can still see the water just beating off of these pants. The other thing that's kind of awesome about these Pursuit pants is they have a very lightweight knee pad in them. And that's something that I didn't think that I would like going into this whole setup. It's something I've never used before, but I was like, hey, this is brand new to me. Better to have it and not need it, because you can actually remove these if you don't need it. Well, lo and behold, I left them in there because it's freaking awesome. If you're stalking and crawling around, like, a little bit of a padding in the knee is like invaluable. So it's not super thick, it's not anything crazy. You notice it when you're walking, but after like a half a mile, you stop paying attention to it. Super comfortable pants. They are what I would call like a semi-athletic fit. They're not like super tight at the bottom, but they're tight enough that they're not baggy, they're not catching on anything. You got plenty of pockets. Everything stretches every direction, so depending on the time of year and how much you've been eating, they're still gonna fit you. Super comfortable pants, definitely can recommend those. So on the website right now, the Pursuit pants with the knee pads like this are 120 bucks. I challenge you to find a better pant for 120 bucks. I dare you. Now lastly, I wanna talk about the Palisade Puffy. And I say this with a heavy heart. This has been discontinued in the last 3 years. I'm not sure when it happened, but it's been discontinued. Now, in talking to some of the folks at Numa, they are replacing this puffy this year with something even better. And if that happens, awesome. But I will tell you, this Palisade puffy has been my favorite puffy that I've ever owned. I've had others that were nice and packable and this or that. This thing, I mean, the waterproofness in this puffy is pretty darn good. Like, I've been in some fairly serious rainstorms, never got wet. And I don't even know if that's something that they market, like if it's like a, you know, supposed to be waterproof, but it is. It's super nice. Now, puffies are loud. That's just the nature of the beast. A puffy jacket is gonna be loud, and they're gonna have that, like, that sound. That's an annoying sound, right? But whenever you're wearing this, it's not because you're gonna be up close and personal. You're wearing this because you're setting and classing and you're freaking freezing. So you throw this thing on, you're gonna be warm. Whenever you're ready to walk again, you shove it back in your backpack and it doesn't take up any space because it's super packable. But man, it's so warm, pretty weatherproof. I just like it. The hood's nice and big. It's got good pockets. Like, this thing, out of all three of these pieces, this is actually my favorite thing. So I'm excited to see what Numa is coming out with to replace it, because this has been honestly an essential piece of kit to me, followed by these Pursuit pants, just because of the four-way stretch, how comfortable they are, and those super thin knee pads. Not so thick that they're annoying, but definitely there and have that protection, and it just makes life so much nicer. So again, y'all, Numa is having their Red, White, and Kaza sale right now, going through July 6th, 2025. 25% off site-wide, 50% off discontinued items, which are still awesome. Can't recommend this stuff enough. I am a very unbiased person. I don't recommend things unless I mean it. Used it for 3 years, never let me down. I haven't tore one hole in the pants, which is the first pair of pants in a long dang time that I've been able to say that about. Puffy's been warm, been very water resistant. Everything else, super comfortable. The camo pattern looks awesome. Save some money right now, try it out. You're not gonna be disappointed. As always, there's gonna be links down below. Click those links, check this stuff out. You're gonna be happy with it, I guarantee it. Follow me on Instagram at The Gear Vault or The Gear Vault Podcast. If you want to follow along my personal, it's Redneck and Fargo. Y'all subscribe if you haven't already. I would appreciate it. Until next time, y'all be safe.